Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a special reading. So, we just are coming out of the Capricorn season reading, and I seen the Devil card a couple times today. And we got great readings that came out on this channel, and I just did another a reading for my other channel, and it was confirming what the daily for this channel was about. But after I got done and I began to shuffle my cards, the Devil card jumped out again. Somebody doesn't like something because somebody does have gel. I guess they're gel worthy. Somebody found the evidence to something is what came out, and I want to take a look at Capricorn energy just for today's date, the 22nd of January, because we are really in that transition of going into the 11th house, where we're actually in the procession of the new age, and that is knowing something, okay? So the 10th house, their motto is I use, and somebody has been used, and that can be positive or negative, but I'm looking at something that has been found, some type of evidence that's known or found, what Jehovah brought out. And I just want to do a special reading because last night, actually, on some readings, I seen the Devil card in another deck, and there were two people. Excuse me just a second. I apologize. I seen two people in the deck that I was using. They were under the earth, okay, or under the Devil itself. It came out in reverse, okay, flooring or walls or something like that is prevalent to some type of a case. Okay, now for some people that'll just be energetically, okay, some people it'll be emotional walls, some people it will literally be something that has been behind walls or doors or something like that Jehovah has brought out before on my channel. I want to show you a picture of this Devil in this deck, but it jumped out in this other deck that I'm actually going to be using. Oh, it was the first card in the deck, and it went through the whole thing. But anyway, this is a Devil, and he's had two people tied up, or there's something with that, okay? And they couldn't look at each other, but yet they're still tied together, and it came out in the reverse yesterday. And meaning to come out of that stuff, or to get free, or something like that. And there was victory there today that showed itself in both my readings on this channel and my other channel just a minute ago. And so I want to take a look at cardinal energy, okay? Possibly specifically Capricorn, it doesn't have to be, but we're just coming out of that energy itself for the transition. Now, I do know, and I don't run to astrology. Jehovah has taught me a little bit about it. He woke me up one day, and I've talked about it on my channel before, and he showed me some stuff. I'm not, I don't know a whole lot about it. I don't run to it. I run to the divine, but I understand it, and I believe it really does affect you and I. And with understanding, and we're told in all you're getting, get understanding of something, and we're not ignorant of the devil's devices, so we must know about things, people. And but anyway, I do understand that the 10th house is in the Zodiac connected to Saturn energy. Okay, it's hardcore energy, which we know, we understand about the parts of the body that it does affect us because it's real hardcore energy. But Uranus is the father of Saturn. Okay, Uranus is quick changes and oh my gosh and whatever. And look at those two energies, and they are up against one another. And the Devil also in the Hebraic living language is the samak, is the letter samak and or / the letter sin. That's why you say, well, the devil's a sinner, or you're a devil, or whatever like that. That's where we get all that stuff from. It represents, as we know, a predator. Okay, he seeks to be made devoured, kind of stuff like that. But in the Zodiac, Saturn is the son of Uranus, and so there'd be like grandparent type energy there with those two connections, if you want to look at it that way. And there's rebellion energy there with those two houses found there as well. because we know that the tower's there with Uranus energy. It's genius mind stuff there as well. It's also healing there and guided relationships and hope and destiny and everything like that. But what came out of that energy, it was also something to do with rebellion, because the devil's connected with that house as well. But there's also divine grace that can be found with the Samak as well in the living language that still lives today, that's found here in the tarot, as I say. But I want to look at this energy because family has been really huge for a lot of people. A lot of people have lost family members. A lot of people have been segregated from family members. And so walls being put up and things that have been built, they're coming down. Because we've literally seen the tower and things like that just really just coming down in a very big way. And so if devil-like energy in the energetic spiritual dimension is kind of trying to kick, literally, to just even go into a house of knowing, well, we know about this thing, we know, we found evidence, it's known, and now there's going to be healing that comes out of it, going into the energetic field of those two houses, then something's coming out with that kind of stuff, okay? The words were, again, they found the evidence. Somebody's found the evidence of something that has been connected to predator energy, connected to rebellion in a very big way, and piercing stuff, okay? And something's over. Remember, for the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, for the, I think it was the cardinal reading, that the King of Pentacles came out. And before that, prior to that, I did some readings and I was using a different deck, and the deck that I had, the King of Pentacles came out in the outcome, and he had horns on his head, and it was as if he was trying to be stiff there, being stiff-necked. Something about being stiff-necked is connected to those two houses, and really knowing something huge is going to be known, because we're in the procession itself, and now the sun's there, and it's just like, whoa, highlighted. On today's day, I think it was the fixed signs, and Aquarian energy is fixed stuff. That's why it has to be knocked down like that for some type of a change. We had the sun literally coming out there for this day. So there is something in a very big way taking place where something's just like boom, right up in your face, and something's known. And so I just want to take a look at this energy just for a special reading and see what Jehovah wants to bring out about it, okay? Because I really got a aha spiritual understanding of something within, you know, people returning and getting victory by way of you know, taking back some crap that the devil thinks that he can be a predator to you. The people that own you. People that own you. Jehovah's allowing the tower moments to come to free us. Even if there's rubble there, it's just time to rebuild some stuff. It's just time to rebuild it. And nobody does own you. No, I don't care who they are. I don't care what they did, what they, you know, if Jehovah wants to give you divine grace and you even sign something, he'll give you divine grace and he'll break that thing, because there ain't nothing impossible with the great one. People, there just ain't. So the thing about it is, you accept it or you don't, and then you're gone. Okay, you go sit in a jail cell, you're crazy, and then we rejoice that you're just out of society, I guess. Some people won't look in the mirror because some people have done some really bad stuff, but then you've got people that have done really bad stuff, but they've got a soul on the inside of them. It's still somewhere, and only Jehovah is the one that can really look down in that heart and really knows what the root of you is, regardless what kind of things that were grafted in or taken out of you. Jehovah's able to graft you right back in where you were taken out and thrown away. Okay, nothing's impossible with him. He's a good God. He is good, and his mercy endureth forever. But you got to learn the lesson. You've got to do it his way. So anyway, I just want to look at this energy. What do you want to bring out here, please, Jehovah? I just heard it's a bright day. It's a bright day. So we've got the Hangman. It kind of wanted to come out cockeyed. We do know this has been psychedelic stuff twice on this channel and my other channel in 2 different cards out of the same deck. I didn't realize that I had it in there twice, but it states drugs were involved in a situation, and then the other time it came out heavy drugs. This is psychedelic stuff. We already know about the sacrificial things, and obviously some people have seared themselves. Okay, I get that. Okay, we can't take away from what the scripture states. I get that. Some people, like I said, they won't be able to come out of it. That's why there's prison for some people to have to go away. And it's a shame that has to take place, but it is what it is at this point, okay? But I'm talking about people that it's possible for you to get the divine grace. And obviously there's nothing impossible with the divine. And so you just not put him in a box, but we do know that some people won't come out of that. This is a prison energy, and this is also this will also take us back to unconditional love in the upright. This is high volume intuition as well. But this can go back to confusion and a consequence. There's a teacher here. There's also the teacher's staff of the universe itself, and that's Jehovah has taken his staff, and he's leading and he's guiding us to the water to have a drink of something, because he was saying about the river today, and he brought it out the other day. It's come through my spirit again. And so we do have energies here of the great teacher staff that's leading the way and pushing and pulling his people so that they can have grace or a drink or something like that. So this 7 of Wands came out in my other reading. This is a victory card. Okay, it is a victory card, and somebody's standing up here, and if this is teaching energy, then the fire is spiritual, right? This is a very spiritual card as well in the deck. It's prophecy taking place. But it also shows somebody standing up here and able to, even though there's been walls there, people can get up and speak a thing and teach from that place. We want to look at it that way. It's a victory card. We have people coming together in unity and forgiving. This is a soulmate card as well. And when you do that, you get up off the tree. And even if it came out cockeyed, and you've looked at every single angle, there's still some questioning of some things. If you're able to at least just jump off the tree and just get into unity of forgiveness, Jehovah will bring the victory, okay? To get up and teach some things to other people that need to do their processing, okay? So that's positive. Getting the 9 of Pentacles, being whole within, okay? Not being scattered and oh my God and all this crap. Energy. We're getting rid of the devil. He's going away, even energetically. Really, stop segregating people. Okay, this is an inheritance energy as well. We had a lot of pentacles coming out on that second reading as well. Show me this hangman here, please, Jehovah. Show me this hangman. Well, the 7 of Pentacles is really just going to show itself today because it came out on this channel, and I think it came out energetically. Maybe it did come out. I don't remember. Anyway, I made reference to it. This also came out on the other channel. Somebody is getting scales over their head. We've seen this for the Aquarian season reading. Something is known. They did find the evidence, and something is going to be given here. All right, and somebody has been waiting for a long time, and things that have been on the tree, and death energies, and all that kind of stuff. There's something positive really taking place today, people. So this hangman is showing jail, though, for somebody. We already do know that somebody was guilty, there was shame there, and that there was prison. It came out there was a judge there for this season as well. And so this is what we're leaving to find out about the Capricorn season and what's being broken down to be forced to be released. These chains are being broken. And some people are finding, forgiveness and being able to be set free from their prison. Okay, if it's possible to be pardoned, it's possible to be pardoned. Then, okay, whatever that is for you. This is physical energy though coming up here, really big. We're also dealing with poisons. Things that are connected to poisons is what I just heard the divine say, because that is one of the meanings, but he's bringing it out. Somebody got poisoned. Show me the 7 of Wands. me the Seven of Wands. So give me a second because I'm processing something that's come through my spirit. Show me the Seven of Wands. Jehovah Inquire, your hand and your hand alone. Okay. Well, we've got the Ten of Wands coming out here. Well, there is going to be some type of communication going on here. 17 Wands makes it 8. That is a communication. The 8 of Wands is a investigation card as well. Take us back to the 8th house, FBI, but it also take you back to the occult. We know we got that here as well. And I just heard Spirit say, I'm going to burn a witch again. And there is going to be a judgment for children's sacrifice, is what he stated. Something has been so oppressive, this oppression. Remember, that goes back to somebody's head being dislodged as well. Okay? There is a victory here. There is a victory today, people. There really is. Something's very huge. Something is out in the open. You're doing somebody who's got a following, or there's a connection there, or something is very much known. This is public recognition to some type of victory. That is they found the evidence to something. Jehovah just didn't bring that out. Jehovah does not lie on this channel. Something has been found. Something's known about. Something's over. Something's going to be spoken about that thing. And it's safe for you to go towards whoever you need to. If you were blackmailed, to go away from them, so nobody gets to own you. It's broken free for somebody here. It really is. There's the wall. Again, so this has been collaboration. But look, people are dealing with something that's been on a wall or put behind a wall. Or remember, there have been children that have been put behind a wall. It's over. This came out in the I want to say it was the Cancer reading. One of these two yeah, it was this one. Backstabbing stuff. Somebody has been decaying by water. We know it. Somebody's dealing with spinal issues, or the spine goes back to the sun. Leo energy is here. Pisces is here. Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces would be there. I guess Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Technically, the overall energy, would out trump everything, is the Pisces energy here. It's high arcana. Yeah, there are drugs involved, people. There just are drugs involved. Now, this drugs involved came out in another little deck. Like I said, there's 2 cards in there. I guess I wrote that on there. I'm picking it from a different deck, and drugs are involved. There are drugs involved. There's psychedelic drugs involved. And something about somebody so attractive, but I don't know what. There's somebody that is in love with somebody that they've been kept apart from the person because somebody's been a kook for some of you all. But also something here with luring somebody in by being attractive or something like that. Something went wrong with that energy. Twice did. Yes, like I was saying, some people are not going to be able to get out of this because what Scripture says we cannot take away from that. They put their kids through the fire. They did it on purpose. They seared themselves. They're just walking around. They're the walking dead. They need to go to prison until they leave this realm. They will never rise again, ever. And it's a shame, people. It really is a shame. They went the way of Cain. And so it is a heartbreak. It's a bad heartbreak, people. It really, really is. But Jehovah will restore. There's country lot. Somebody does live in the farm, and there are things that take place on that farm, or something did take place on that farm. There is going to be a renewal of any kind, and somebody says, I will fight for you. Well, somebody has been fighting, and they won the war. Jehovah won it. Jehovah won it. Go to your family. Those of you who are able to, go to your family. Go to the authorities, tell what you know. If you've been blackmailed and you've been sitting there and been connected with the divine, and you know that he's giving you divine grace for something, you get up and you do the right thing. You tell what you know. These people are going to go sit in the pit of hell for what they've done. These predators. Somebody says, you brought heaven to my life. And somewhere very close is here. Now, there was a card that also came out that stated, so close but so far away. We got people literally living in the same freaking town, but they said, if you go there, because there was a crime involved in that stuff. There was a crime, something seen on TV. It's going to be seen on TV. Something is known. And there's somebody that is lovesick, and it is positive here. There is forgiveness here on this card. Somebody has brought somebody heaven to their life in a very positive way, and that's great. That's this getting up and fighting in the spirit so that other people can be set free. That's what it's about, people. It's telling people to wake up now. Okay, we don't behave this way, and this is why, and you really can be free. Okay, and you don't have to be a certain way, and it ain't about religion. It's about being free and who you are, and accepting and being loving and caring and kind and respectful. And other people want to control you. They got a big freaking problem. They want to kill and steal and murder and take things. That crap is not taking place anymore in our land. We're fighting against this crap. This person is going to be put down. They really are. For what they did. They're twice dead, people. There is no hope for this person or this group that's twice dead. There is no hope for them. There is no hope for them. They need to be tied up and I guess caught on fire and bye-bye now. Whatever that needs to be. Somebody says, yes, yes, yes. It is the truth. And it's a shame, but somebody says you got some explaining to do. And Jehovah shall renew you and make your body young again and completely whole. That's positive. And this is Adonai, sovereign Elohim, our shield and our very great reward. Yes. I'm being reminded we belong together, and there is a homeschool, and that also came out earlier as well. I'm being reminded of something that many years ago, my children were in diapers. And I've told this before on one of my channels, that I was walking through my living room and I seen, it was spiritual, it was a vision. But yet I was literally looking out the window of my sliding door window, and I seen it, that it was a vision. And I seen a big old cloud. And it's amazing because all my stuff that I've been going through has been on the internet clouds and all that stuff. And Jehovah says I come on the clouds, and he does. And we got a cloud of witnesses as well. And that's why people know things on the internet. And if you don't have nothing to hide, you don't have nothing to hide. Okay? But I seen this big old cloud, and in it said sovereign God. And Jehovah is sovereign, people. He is sovereign. And there ain't nothing too impossible with him. And some people's light literally went out. That went out because that card hit it. But anyway, Jehovah is sovereign. Okay? And some people felt like there ain't no hope, and he's given hope. Okay? And you don't have to be afraid to make your contact. You don't. Jehovah is just ready to pounce on the wicked who have done that wicked thing to you. He is. I'm being reminded of, as I begin to speak about this, of talking about Uranus being the father of Saturn. In the heavens itself is what it represents. And who doesn't love a good grandpa? Okay, Jehovah is the Ancient of Days. And he's got all wisdom and all knowledge. And his eyes are looking at something. And if he tells you, I said it is okay to contact somebody. I said to go towards them today. I said that you can love whatever. It's the ex that's been the problem. He will take care of it. Okay? The old Ancient of Days, Grandpa, will take care of it. Okay? Whatever it is, he's sovereign. Okay? He's sitting in an office high above any person in this realm. And he's the one who takes the heart of the king and he moves it. Okay? Do what you know that you need to do, and let's let these people get tied up. And Jehovah said, yeah, well, let me just take you right on down to hellfire where you belong. And let's set you on fire and see how you feel for what you did to them babies. Okay? Because a good grandparent would protect their babies, right? And so here comes the old Ancient of Days going to protect his children, because his family is important to him, people. Just like that, there's a paradigm shift today. So get up and do your thing. Contact who you need to. If you know that you are forgiven, there's no condemnation in you, because the true Christ, the true HaMashiach, the true Yeshua, which is salvation, which is Jehovah, has released you today. Okay? So be encouraged. Take your victory and march on. Shalom.